Oh, hey y'all, how's it going? Fatty here, and today I'm bringing you top 5 of the most hidden bases on Aberration. It's been a while since I did a video on Aberration, so I thought I'd come around to it again. And if you guys don't know, I post videos Monday through Friday, every day of the week, so definitely click that subscribe button if you want to stay caught up, and let's not waste any more of your time, and jump straight into it. Coming in at number 5, this one's going to be located at 29.3, 43.7. Now this is a really small one, but it's super nice just to get started or prefabricated base, stuff like that. So if you're in an aberration at these general locations, you see that metal structure, you know you're really close. So if you just kind of turn to your north a little bit there, you're going to get this crack along the edge next to this rock, and that's where you're going to kind of just walk across until you get there. It's pretty simple to find if you just kind of walk along this ledge. If you try to find it within the tree branches, it's really difficult, so just go the way I showed you. And then when you get here, it's a true crouch point, which is always nice, great to prefabricate a base. I would try to put some turrets way here at the back so you get a direct line of sight there. Makes people not be able to rocket rush in or anything like that. But yeah, not the biggest, but a really good spot to get started. Coming in at number 4, this one's going to be located at 41.8, 54.8. Now this one is definitely going to be the hardest one on the list to kind of locate because it's just kind of in these tree branches and there's not a ton of designating or like stand out marks that they're going to like make this a little easier to find. But if you do fly up way to the top, you're going to find this one that has this pretty small entrance. It's not quite a crouch or anything like that, but it's definitely a small spot, and it's just difficult to raid unless you're gonna, coming up with a Federation suit, which is real easy to like one-tap people with that. Can't really do much with turrets and whatnot, or if they have a skiff or something like that. So if it's a fresh wipe server and you're looking for a spot to like prefabricate a base or just stay hidden for a little bit, or maybe like a solo play or something like that, this spot is going to be really excellent for you. And there's definitely little cracks and crevices where you can put some turrets and stuff like that. Coming in at number 3, this one's going to be located at 46.9, 64.0. Now this one has definitely seen Vindactor use it as well as raid on it pretty recently in his series, so it might be a slightly more known one than the other ones, but it's also one that I don't see always utilized the best. So there's definitely a lot of weird little cracks and crevices in here where you could put like some small storage boxes that people might not end up noticing, and just in case you do get raided, or just random ass storage there as well. Then coming around the corner, you can definitely put a bunch of forges and some of the crafting stuff that you need on that side with some turrets, and then back in here is going to be your main base. Now if you have tech boots, you can come up here, or with grapples as well. It's really easy to kind of climb up there and get where you need to go. If you don't though, like I'm in admin mode right now, it's a little bit more tricky to get in on that side. But there is this other entrance which is also pretty small and just not as well seen from this side, so you could definitely put up a small turret wall there and then have a pretty decent amount of space over in this area. It's not going to be a big alpha spot, but definitely enough to get you started and going. Another really easy way to kind of figure out where you're going from this is I'm going to show you kind of above. You do have a lot of nice things above here. So you're going to have 2 really good spawn points that are close if you don't have a transmitter yet that you're going to be there. Also, batteries are super important for PvP, so this is going to be almost one of the best like farming spots that you can get for batteries. So you can always put a couple heavies and stuff up here. You can get the congealed balls as well as a charge station. Coming in at number 2, this one's going to be located at 40.2, 60.8. Now this is definitely going to be more of a metal farming spot or just really getting started out. But up here, you can definitely put some hidden stuff up here. It's just a different kind of a spot. Not a lot of people come to this general area. Now, it's definitely going to be one of those ones that are going to be a little bit more easier to hit because you're going to have to use some cliff platforms. But also, if you come down here, early game, there's a ton of little metal spots in here. So that's just going to be really easy to build up, as well as it's just kind of in an odd spot. I don't really see anyone build here very often. Or it's also going to be a really good metal farming spot, right? If you just need a good space, an aberration and metal farm, that's going to be your guy. Coming in at number 1, this one's going to be located at 57.6, 54.3. Now this one is by far the biggest one. So as you can see, you can definitely put a nice little death wall even right about in this general area where I'm flying right now. Really kind of protect this area. As well as it just goes pretty deep back here. So you could definitely put a couple of cliff platforms and stuff to get your breeding done in this area. Definitely a great one for like a duo, trio, solo kind of player. Enough room for stegos, bloodstalkers, all the good stuff that you definitely need as a solo player. Then up here you can definitely put a small crafting area, your beds, stuff that's more important, as well as your tech generator that's going to be able to reach that front area very, very well. It's just a very, very nice spot overall. I really like it. If you guys are having a hard time finding this one, if you come over to this general purple area where you go down for the rock drakes, I always use this structure to help find where the rock drakes are. It's just a pretty straight shot from there. There's this like one little hanging down part of rock with some vines coming from it. Definitely an easy spot. Look for that if you're going to find this general area, but it's a really nice spot. I would highly, highly recommend it. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I post videos Monday through Friday every day of the week, about 10 a.m. Mountain Time in the States. Last year I did Arkmas. I did 25 days leading up to, or what I called Arkmas, and then I did a telling of the night before Arkmas. If you guys are interested in doing some silly Christmas content like that again, leave a comment down below, Happy Arkmas, and I'll get on that. And yeah, have a good one. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.